Imagine a world where your potential is not defined by who you are, but what you can do. Unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. We live in an era where the representation gap in the workforce persists. Picture this: for every 100 men promoted, only 85 women share the same advancement. The numbers are even more stark when we consider racial and ethnic minorities. For instance, only 58 Black women and 71 Latinas are promoted for every 100 men. This is a stark reality that we face today. The imbalance in representation is not merely a matter of numbers, it's about opportunities and aspirations being stifled due to systemic biases. It's about individuals who are held back, not for lack of talent or ambition, but because of their gender, race, or ethnicity. This disparity serves no one, not businesses, not individuals, and certainly not society. But here's the good news. There are companies out there proving that change is not only possible, but profitable. Let's take a closer look at a couple of these real-life case studies. Firstly, we have the tech giant, Google. Known for its innovative approach to everything, Google has been no different when it comes to diversity and inclusion. The company has implemented comprehensive hiring practices that prioritize diversity and made it a key component of their corporate culture. They've also developed extensive training programs to ensure that all employees understand the value of a diverse workforce and know how to foster such an environment. Our next case study is Microsoft. Microsoft has adopted a similar approach with a strong emphasis on inclusive hiring practices. They've made a conscious effort to hire from a range of backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. This has not only increased their diversity, but also broadened their range of ideas and solutions, greatly benefiting their business. But it's not just tech companies leading the way. The finance industry, often criticized for its lack of diversity, has seen some remarkable changes. Goldman Sachs, for example, has made a significant commitment to diversity. They've established a diversity and inclusion committee, set ambitious diversity targets, and implemented various initiatives to attract a more diverse range of candidates. And finally, let's look at Unilever, a global leader in the consumer goods industry. Unilever has taken diversity to heart, implementing a range of strategies to ensure a diverse workforce. They've developed inclusive hiring practices, created mentoring programs for underrepresented groups, and trained their managers in unconscious bias. In all these cases, these companies have not only diversified their workforce, but also seen significant benefits as a result. They've reported improved decision-making, greater innovation, and increased profitability. Their experiences serve as a testament to the power of diversity and inclusion. These companies have set a new standard, showing us that a diverse workforce is not just a moral imperative, but a business one. So you might be thinking, how can I make a difference in my own workplace? Indeed, the path to diversity and inclusion may seem daunting, but fear not, for you have more power than you might think. The key lies in actionable strategies that you can implement today. Firstly, let's talk about unconscious bias. We all have them, and they can subtly influence our decisions and actions. Offering unconscious bias training to your team can help highlight these hidden prejudices and make us more aware of how they affect our behavior. By understanding our biases, we can counteract them and create a fairer, more inclusive environment. Next, consider establishing mentorship programs. A mentor can provide valuable guidance and support, especially for those who may feel underrepresented in the workplace. This not only empowers individuals but also fosters a sense of belonging and community. Now let's turn our attention to hiring practices. It's time we challenge the traditional norms. Instead of focusing solely on qualifications and experience, consider the value of diverse perspectives. This could mean actively seeking candidates from different backgrounds or even re-evaluating the way job descriptions are written to ensure they're inclusive and appealing to a wide range of applicants. But remember, it's not just about implementing these strategies. It's about fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement. Encourage open conversations about diversity and inclusion. Listen to your team's experiences and suggestions. And most importantly, be willing to adapt and evolve. It's through this iterative process that real lasting change can be achieved. Remember that diversity and inclusion are not just buzzwords, but powerful tools that can drive innovation, boost morale, and ultimately lead to greater business success. So are you ready to make a difference in your own workplace? Remember, change starts with you. It's time to close the representation gap, one workplace at a time. In the end, the goal is simple: a workforce that reflects the diversity of the society it serves. You've the power to make a difference, to be a catalyst for transformation. Start today. Implement the strategies we've discussed, champion diversity, close that representation gap. Remember, diversity is not a trend, it's a strength. It boosts creativity, fosters innovation, and propels growth. Don't wait for the change, be the change. Because a diverse workforce isn't just good business, it's the future of business.